Good evening, everyone,
Good evening.
and welcome to Sahaja Yoga Meditation Greenwich. Can you hear us well?
Yes.
Thank you. I am Gergana,
I'm Anya.
and we are very pleased to host tonight's program. As you know, every Thursday at the same time via the same Zoom link. First of all, we would like to ask if are there any new people tonight with us for the very first time. Someone I see participants. Yes, from Nathan. Perfect. Anyone else? So, Nathan, you will go to another Zoom room to receive your self realization, the first step to meditation. And from the next time, you can join us with all the participants to more advanced sessions. Is that okay for you? Perfect. So, David, yes, if you can put him into the other Zoom room and we can get started.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Which Zoom?
Sorry, are you new?
Yeah, I am a new.
For very first time.
The first time.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, so David will put you in another Zoom room. You don't need to do anything. It's just to receive your self-realization and the first introduction with Sahaja Yoga and meditation.
Okay.
So your name is
Indra.
Indra. Perfect. So we have Nathan and Indra. Welcome. Perfect. So we are pleased to talk today about the heart chakra. It's extremely beautiful chakra, extremely blissful. So Anya will lead us to a first short and balancing meditation to put our attention inside us after our day of duties and work. After I will just briefly talk about the qualities of this chakra, left and right aspects, but the most important will concentrate on the heart, central heart, how to live without fear, especially in these uncertain times of COVID-19. This can be possible. After that, then we'll be listening to extracts of Shrimataji's Nirmala Devi's presentation and talk about all these aspects. She is explaining everything in details. And then we can go to a much deeper meditation with breathing and trying to imbibe all the qualities of the heart chakra. So enjoy. Let's get started by raising our Kundalini so together and putting ourselves into abundance.
Gergana,
Yes?
perhaps just ask if there anyone else kind of joining now, because there are a few people who join us and
Yes,
we are
now.
for the very first time.
Yes, are there any new people, please?
Yes, hi, I'm Pascal. I just joined tonight for the first time. I was invited by David Roderick.
Perfect, welcome.
Thank you.
So, David will move you to another Zoom room for the first introduction to meditation and to Sahaja Yoga. Anyone else? I think that's fine. Okay, let's continue.
So let's raise our Kundalini and make a bandana. Let's take a few time deep breath just to try to relax. You can close your eyes if you want. Let's put our hands towards to Mother Earth and ask Mother Earth, please take all our negativity, take all our problems. Please clear our chakras and channels. Let's put our left hand on our lap and right hand on our heart. And here we can say a few times, I am spirit. I am pure spirit. I am spirit. Now we can put our hand in central heart and make a bandana, clean a little bit central heart.
Sure. Yes, let's give vibrations to the heart in a clockwise direction with the right hand.
Okay. And now we can sing 3 times mantra Om, and we can with right hand put our Kundalini up from the first chakra, Muladhara, to the last chakra on our head, Sahasrara, with mantra. Let's stay 1 minute inside and keep our attention on top of our head in Sahasrara.
Let's open our eyes. And now, with full attention, we will be listening to Sri Mataji's presentation about this center. She is also telling about the left and the right aspects because they are interconnected. And also, the most important for tonight's session, the central aspect of the chakra, which we will try to imbibe after her talk with deeper meditation. Try again to put your full attention on your central heart when she is speaking and to feel her words.
Now then we have another center on top, which we call as the heart center. It is in the center. Now in the sternum bone, behind the sternum bone, this center is there, and thymus produces the antibodies in your sternum bone. These antibodies later on fight your diseases. When you are about 12 years of age, they go into the whole body and waiting there for a signal from your sternum bone. That means supposing you see something, you get frightened. This bone starts pulsating. When it pulsates, the antibodies know there's some emergency and they get prepared for it. Now this is such a normal thing to happen to people. But insecurities can be of the worst type. And when these insecurities develop, people can develop all kinds of diseases of the lungs. Especially the women develop what you call as the breast cancer. Mostly these women are insecure. Maybe their husbands are not good, or they feel that the husband may leave them alone or something like that. There are certain insecurities that are built in. They might be quite frightened personalities. I've seen most of the air hostesses have this center heart catching because they're afraid they may miss the plane, or I don't know, they have to be on the job and run and do. Mostly these time-bound jobs cause you the trouble here of the center heart. And this center heart is very important because for women especially, they have to be secured. If their motherhood is challenged, then they are even worse. And this is how one has to understand a woman should be very much respected. If she is your wife, she is your child, or anything, she has to be respected and given all the security. It's the woman who makes the society, it's the woman who creates the children, it's the woman who looks after the children. So the men have to give all the security and the protection to the womanhood and understand that is a very important factor, which if we neglect, we can have lots of problems with our society, and the women will start competing with men, and then the society will be all dislocated. If there's any problem with your father, then the right side catches and it gives you asthma. First of all, you are, we can say, vulnerable to asthma due to bad liver. Plus, if you have problems with your father or eat with your fatherhood. Supposing you are an unhappy father, or maybe that you are not looking after your children, then you get this center caught up very badly. It can happen to any one of us. If a man is unkind to his son, it's a father principle. If the son is unkind to the father, so the father is hurt. It's the father principle if it is disturbed by any chance, or suddenly father dies and you feel the pinch of that all your life. All that can work out here and you get this right heart catch. With that, you get asthma. It is said that in homeopathy they believe that with more tension you get it. Because when you are more tense, you see, you remember your father. If he was here, he would have helped you. In the subconscious sometimes it works out. And that's how it adds to the problem. It is so simple to work out that you'll be amazed that if you have to just raise the principle of father in a person like that, who might be a dejected father, who might be a cruel father, who might be a son who has lost the father, can be anything, that you have to just put your hand on that part. Left hand side of this is the essence of motherhood. If in your childhood your mother had played a role which has given you fear or kind of a frightening experience, then this center goes out. We say the left heart is catching. Sometimes if you are a bad mother also it might catch. This center is very important. On the left hand side is the mother's side, and the mother itself is. If the mother is a lunatic, you get a problem there. You might get it, we call it a heart. There are two hearts. One is the heart of the spirit and one is the heart chakra. If a mother is a fanatic, she's a woman who is very fanatic about her food, things like that, then the children get it. It's a dangerous thing to play with children like that, to have complete discipline on the children and just keep them, must walk straight like a horse, put to things. Children should be allowed to have their freedom. Actually, when we suppress them too much, they become hooligans. That way Indians are better. They know how to bring up their children. With this cruelty towards children, I don't know what women are up to. Where are they going to take their figures and their beauties and everything in front of God? Such cruelty exists, such self-centeredness. Then with all this, the children develop this trouble and they have palpitations. They have very weak hearts. Or when the children are not nice to the mother, they also get it. So mother and father are very important factors in Sahaja Yoga, and you have to understand that if your parents have been unkind to you, you must forgive them. Just forget about them because they have given you birth. You should be thankful and just forget about them. That's the best way to get over the problem of left and right heart.
So I have explained to you all these things. Now this is the heart. In the heart resides the spirit. The spirit is watching the game of this creation and is watching what is happening to this person, to this person. Everybody has got in their heart the spirit which is watching. Is called as the Kshetrajna, means the one, the knower of the field. He is watching every minute. He knows what to do, where you go, what mistakes to create. He watches. He doesn't interfere. It's only the interference comes from here, from that thing, which tries to give you conscience, which tries to improve you. From here sometimes, the wisdom part, it tries to tell you, be in the center, by punishing you, by showing it is wrong. But he is just watching the game. Let's see how far it goes. He is the knower of your feet. He is the universal being within you. He is the reflection of that God Almighty who is a spectator within. And his power is this all-pervading power which has created all this. So to feel this all-pervading power, you have to become the spirit. All this creation has no meaning if you do not become the spirit. In the Vedas, the very first stanza says that by reading Vedas, if you do not become Vid. Vida means, Veda word comes from Vida. Vida means to know. If you do not become the knowledge, then it has no meaning. What's the question?
You were talking about the spirit being in the heart chakra there over on the left side. I'd like to know why it's on the left instead of in the middle, because if the spirit has to do with realization, why isn't it in the middle, in the central Kundalini, instead of on the inside like that? And why is it
in the heart?
Yeah.
Heart is the main thing within us. You see, that's the last. Once heart stops, we don't exist. It's sheer existence. That's the most important organ God has given. Once the spirit is angry, in any way strained, any way despaired, we just disappear. And then we die. There's nothing left. Heart is very important. That's why he's praised.
So before to start the deeper meditation, we can see again on the chart where our heart chakra can be felt on our little fingers, on both hands and feet, and our cardiac plexus in medical science, which is responsible for our lungs, breathing, and heart. By meditating and when Kundalini pierces actually this center, and with the practice of meditation, we can really improve that chakra. We become extremely confident, secure, emotionally balanced people. And we can even expand our love to others. This love for humanity actually in us expands as well. So let's again close our eyes and put our full attention on our central heart, which is the place behind our sternum bone, and we can put our right hand there. Let's take a few deep and very slow breaths. Breathing is very important for that chakra because air is the element which helps that chakra. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Gradually, we can reduce our breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. When you take breath in, you can say within yourself, Mother, I'm not this body. Breathe out and say within yourself, Mother, I am the spirit. Let's do this exercise for a few moments. Repeat until you feel this complete silence within you. Now you can put both your hands on the chest. We show you one hand above the other on your central part of the chest, and you can press. There you can even feel the palpitations of your heart. And we can try again, breathe in, hold the breath for a few seconds, and breathe out. When you hold your breath, you can say, Mother, I am protected. I am secure. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Gradually your heartbeat will reduce. You can notice that our mind is more silent when we breathe deeply. As I said, our heart rate also reduces. We calm down. We can breathe normally, but still let's keep our both hands on our central heart. Now you try to imbibe the qualities of this chakra. They're already enlightened within us when Kundalini pierced all the chakras through the central channel. All the chakras are enlightened. So the quality little by little start shining within us. But when we are more people as now collectively, it can be much deeper experience. Collectivity in Sahaja Yoga. So here let's keep our attention and say, Mother Kundalini, please make me absolutely fearless person. So I don't have any insecurities within myself. Let me be absolutely in trust in myself and in others. When I trust myself, I trust others as well. I trust the divine and I trust the life process. I'm not scared anymore. Let me feel this deep security, which is pure and unlimited love. And let feel that love expanding in my whole chest. My whole being, that love. You can put your hands back on your lap if you like. And now you can feel that love flowing in your whole body. Every cell is imbibed with love. Love for humanity. Not only for ourselves. Love for the whole humanity. Please, Mother Kundalini, let me expand the emotions of my heart. So I'm not scared from this world. What we can do here also is to try to forgive from our heart in general. Please, Mother Kundalini, help me to forgive everything with sweetness. Let me engulf everyone with sweetness and love. Let me feel that I'm part and parcel of the universal spirit and the universal love. So we know that we are one whole. We are not separated, and we are one. And now we can even send this love and confidence to the whole humanity. After our bodies are filled with security, with love, with attention on humanity, we can send this to the whole planet. Let's stay in deep meditation few moments. And with attention on Sahasrara, we can massage our Sahasrara, press and massage it. It's important when we are in meditation, we have to feel love, because sometimes it's too mechanical process and we forget it. But love is the most important feeling, which enlightens actually our Sahasrara. So if you're in meditation and feel this love with attention on Sahasrara, then our heart is completely open and we are in complete connection with the divine. So let's stay with a little music and in this beautiful state to imbibe the bliss of the heart chakra. You can slowly open your eyes. We hope you could feel the difference before and after the meditation on our heart chakra. And this is the beauty of this chakra. It expands like a flower. It's blooming, 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 and is totally opening and just giving this bliss. We can very easily balance and keep this chakra in balance. She's in complete relation actually with the first chakra, Muladhara. So as you know, all started with this chakra. If we keep to our innocence, to our boundaries of gracious and good behavior, the heart chakra is, it can be kept pure. Also, if we are not too responsible but in balance, and also we look at our spirit. In today's world, our attention is often too much on the materialism. This is very, very harmful on our heart chakra, to think only about materialism and possessions, like I need a car, I need a house, I need this and that, but on this intensity that we always need material things. But when it's in a balanced way and our attention on the spirit, we can keep this chakra clean and pure. And of course, to expand our love and not to be afraid from the other person in front of us. And to think about the humanity. Let's raise our kundalinis together, but we would like to stay in a little discussion, answers or questions, just to see how you feel, and also about this uncertain time of COVID-19, what are maybe the best ways to cope with this. So let's raise our kundalinis. We thank you for your presence. It's really a blessing to be able to share these moments, even if it's online. Yes, do you have first any questions, please, or any recommendations? You can give us feedbacks, anything you like, and please don't be scared to talk. Today the topic is fearlessness. So please. Anything, suggestions, what do you feel?
Virgana, what we
Yes.
could do at home, for example, to clear this center heart?
Pardon?
What we could do at home to clear, or to protect more our center heart?
Yes, there are many things to do. You want to give also, Anya, any suggestions?
Yeah, we can also meditate, like we did. This breathing exercise is very, very good for central heart. When you breathe in and keep your breath a little bit and breathe out.
Yes, this can even help in a stressful situation when we have some kind of attack, emotional, physical. We can just stop and do this exercise with full attention. As I said, it reduces the heart rate if it's too. Sometimes the heart is jumping. You can try to do it, and it's amazing. Even I find in the nature is really very good to do it in nature. We sit on the ground in a park and we feel the air, this important element. We imbibe this element fully into us.
The most difficult thing when you have panic attack or some fear is to remember.
Yes, remember
to
this
put
exercise.
your attention to put your attention on your central heart and just try to calm down. If you will remember, then everything will go.
Yes, what else? As we said, with the rotation of the hand, of course, to give bandhan on this center, the whole chest is to give vibrations. Again, we work with the air element, the vibrations. Mother is saying, Srimataji Nirmala Devi is saying also, we can read the Psalm 23 from the Bible, the God is my shepherd. It's related also with the security within us. Sometimes when we fear life in general, we fear the life, this existence, we can meditate also on this psalm, God is my shepherd, and to have this security in the divine. Sometimes we lack because we don't know, of course. When something is not known for us, we tend to fear a lot. So if we put more distrust in us and in our Kundalini, just to trust more the life process, that everything will be okay and we are looked after, to allow to trust the divine. Something else?
No, I think that's it.
Yes, I think for the heart, this is the most important. And to feel sometimes.
Uncle Pasquale wrote that we can put right hand on center heart and say Om Ma for our
Also
soul time. Yeah.
Om Ma, Om Ma, Om Ma. Yes. After, of course, is to imbibe the qualities, and again, I think is to love people. Sometimes it's not easy, but we have to first, of course, love ourselves, trust, but also trust others and really love people.
Guys, there's one more thing. As we know, the Kundalini protects. So before you go out in the morning, it's always good to raise your Kundalini, put yourselves in band down, and ask for the protection. So she will protect you. So for the new people, you should try this out. So every morning before you go out, raise your Kundalini and put yourselves in band down. So that is the protection. Okay.
Definitely.
Mm.
And also, yeah, for COVID-19, it's important that we concentrate now more on this chakra. Our immune system is here. Our antibodies fight from here, behind the sternum bone. So do this exercise every day when we even feel the slightest fear. And as I don't know if you felt during the meditation, I forgot totally about COVID-19 and all this. It's like a bliss. Anything else? Any suggestions, recommendations, whatever you like to say?
So then I think we will. Oh, one more.
Thank you too. For us was a pleasure again to spend some online time.
Yeah. I hope
with you.
soon we will meet in
Yes,
person.
this is the beauty of Sahaja Yoga, is the collective, definitely. You will see when we are in our hall in Greenwich. It's different experience, of course, when we are all together and when we interact. So this is what helped us in Sahaja Yoga. I'm 10 years. She's from little child, but for me, only collectivity established me. So that's why we are here, to help you, to grow, to guide you, and to every Thursday we will be here. So thank you so much. We can leave some music for those who just want to stay. And next week we will be having, I think, yes, the throat chakra, I think by David and Lila presented.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, namaste, and have a lovely evening.
you.
Bye. Thank you.